Hey guys, it's LFC in the 434, and we are going to talk briefly about the Brentford game and just kind of where we are at in the league after Arsenal Aston Villa. We did do a match day reaction video, however, the stream went out. Sounds like for everybody on Peacock, right when everything got really interesting. So 90 minutes starts, and then chaos ensues both on the pitch in London and here in the USA because our stream went out and Darwin Nunez scored 2 goals. So I think that's probably the most fair spot to start with is Darwin Nunez. And before the game started, you and I were talking about Nunez.
All right. Don't really like him sometimes. I hate him sometimes. Gets on my last nerves.
You love him today.
Yeah, I love him today. It's hard to say sometimes.
Well, we need somebody that can score goals from the center forward position. We want it to be him. Jota can do it when he's fit. Jota misses today because of injury. But look, today was, you know what it felt like? It felt like Aston Villa Liverpool back in 2019-2020 season when we were losing the whole game and then Robertson and Mane scored quick goals and we win.
Yeah,
That's what it feels like to me
the
today.
corner.
Yeah.
We're in the white kits.
Yep. So, I mean, look, I bet if you're Arsenal, you're watching this video and you're just like, oh man, we're going to pick up points. Maybe we have a chance of picking up points. And then 4 minutes later, it's 2-0, and then you go on and drop points at home when you're up with half an hour to go by 2 goals. But keep talking about, what you saw today. Nunez, do you think this is going to be big for him going forward?
You never know with him. That's the thing that I try. Sometimes I try not to get my my high hopes.
Okay.
But you never know with him. You might have like 4 good games and might be the worst Premier League player, in my opinion. And you just you don't know what's gonna happen with him.
Sure. No, I mean he's our highest signing ever, and I mean I think if you're being honest, he's probably been underwhelming when you factor in the fact that you paid more for him than Van Dijk and Allison and Salah. Go ahead.
One thing is, we paid from 110, wasn't it? 100
For him, 85 million.
That's a lot, like a lot.
Sure.
And before today, he hasn't scored into November in the Premier League.
Yeah. Yep.
We can't be having that as a striker.
No, I mean you're right. It's definitely not good enough. But the good thing is
today.
He scored today. He scored when you needed him to.
Yeah.
Jota scores Tuesday when you need him to. You do need production from one of the two of them.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
Maybe it's Diaz.
Do you think that works?
Diaz
through the middle?
I think I do. Yeah, I like him. I like him through the middle.
Why?
He's fast. He'll go all out.
Okay.
He can finish.
Okay.
Doesn't hit the ball 30 times.
Okay. He would not have been in position to put that home today like Nunez was. And when Nunez isn't playing, that's what you miss from him. All right, Nunez is frustrating, and you can say what you want. But when he's in the right spots, he just doesn't finish. But today, he finishes.
Yeah.
And it's because he's in the right spot. Diaz isn't going to be there. Diaz is going to be floating out. He's going to be hanging onto the ball. We probably don't even have the ball if Diaz is in this position because he gets it nicked off of him. I just think we got to try to stop getting left wingers to play center striker, and you got to trust one of the two of those. And unfortunately, you can't trust Jota because he gets hurt all the time.
Also, how many goals does Nunez have in the league? 3, right?
4 or 5.
4 or 5. How many does Diaz have?
8. Well,
goals difference.
No. Look, I'm not saying Diaz isn't any good. I'm saying he's not a center forward, and it's really not working now the last couple of weeks.
His pressing and Diaz kind of plays like a cam.
Okay.
Well,
Sure.
so Nunez doesn't help back as much as he does. He'll all over the pitch.
Okay.
And that's what I like about him, and sometimes I don't like about him.
Yeah. All right. Real fast. All right, because Jota's hurt. He should be back soon. You're probably going to sell one of the two of them in the end of this season.
I would say Jota.
You
You
would
can't
say-
be getting all these nicks. Like, all these nicks is not helping us. We need a striker who can. Say
Look,
Nunez
this is
doesn't play
one
well.
day, one game. Again, it was a big game. We needed Nunez, but it's one game. Jota scores. Jota just isn't available a lot. So it is a real question because, you can get you could get Jonathan David on the free.
I would look.
You could
That's my
get
guy.
you could get somebody
Jonathan
else out there,
David.
whether it's the Groikos kid from Sporting, which he's probably going to go to United or Arsenal. But there are other people out there. There's that kid from
I want David. Jonathan David.
I wouldn't hate that.
He's a finisher. He's a true 9.
Okay.
He's a true 9. I've seen
And that's
him
something
play.
that we haven't had for a while. So and
Who was the last
but
true 9?
you say you want a true 9, but then at the same time you want to play Diaz in the middle, who's not a true 9.
He's a true 9.
Who else was good today?
Trent.
Trent was awesome.
Trent was awesome.
Trent played great defense,
And
which we don't say very
he's
often.
the one that played this. Let the first one happen.
Yep. Had the assist for the first one. I thought Konate was really good. He was under pressure a lot.
Played okay.
Yeah, the defense. It's the first clean sheet. I said before the game we need a clean sheet. It looked as though both teams were going to keep a clean sheet, but Captain Chaos Nunez saves the day. Real fast.
Gravenberch and Alexis look good.
Okay. Yeah. Look, no one played poorly.
Yeah.
I maybe Salah.
Sobo and Salah.
Well, they
didn't connect like they usually do.
They didn't score. Let's put it that way. Arsenal are up 2 at home. They really probably needed
They
a
should
win.
scored like 4.
Well, they only scored 2, and they gave up 2. And
To be fair, Saliba wasn't playing.
yeah, what's up with him?
He got like a muscle injury.
How long was he out for?
It didn't show, but he said he's out for today.
What? Calafiori's out. Saka's out. Jesus is out.
Sachenko.
Who's the? Nah, he was in the squad. Who's the kid that just came in, scored a goal? Young kid, 18 or 17 or 18 years old.
Like the winger.
Yeah, he took over for Saka. He's out right now. So it's big when Liverpool make these days count. It sucks for Arsenal when
They're winning 2-0, and
they don't see a game out. There's also a bit of luck that goes into winning the league. I think we're the better team, but there's some good luck on our part. There's some bad luck on theirs. I mean, to have all of those guys out, they put the ball in the back of the net right at the 90-minute mark. It gets overruled for a handball.
Yeah, it was clear handball.
I mean, it hit his hand. You can't score when it hits your hand. It's not like a classic handball, but you can't score when the ball hits your hand. Look, it sucks. I've got friends that are for Arsenal fans, and but at the same time, no one allowed us to make any excuses when we had all those injuries a couple years back. So onward and upward, and
that's how
right
we
now,
won 2020. There's a lot of everybody got hurt.
And that year we didn't, and that's why I say you got to have some luck. We had a couple of late minute winners, and just everybody was down. We stayed healthy, and then you look at other seasons where we stay banged up or hurt or suspended. Virgil blows his knee out. Salah goes to the AFCON Cup for a while. Yeah, so look, it happens, and right now, it's City's down. Arsenal just can't seem to get out of their way. And, the other thing that kind of sucks about that game is that their biggest issue has been not scoring goals. Well, today they got 2, and your defense kind of let you down. Thomas Partey, who's having to play at right back.
No, center back.
Today he was right back, and he lets Ollie Watkins go on the far post to score that second goal. So look,
you push forward.
Look, it sucks, but we've
Don't
all
set
been
for us.
there, and I mean, right now Liverpool are top by 6 points with a
6.
game in hand. So
I
yeah,
think we win the league.
I'm not commenting. I think we need
That's
to
crazy.
rotate in the Champions League and then focus on Ipswich next Saturday. Hopefully, we will have a match reaction video for you next Saturday, and Peacock doesn't screw us up and
Hopefully it's
not
on
let us
YouTube
see all the
TV.
biggest plays. So yeah, thank you again for watching LFC in the 4-3-4, and we'll see you next week.